Earth.
This whole thing is just a mess. It's like a monkey trying to football now, really.
Oh my God.
Wow.
These are getting abstract a little bit, and they're really ratcheting up. Now he's taking down planes.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's affecting the weather on a almost global scale.
On a global scale. I'll call that a global scale.
Oh, yeah.
We don't really know where any of that took place.
It's true.
Yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, you guys all know me. Space Ice.
Oh, I can't wait for mine.
And as always, Mr. Red Eye Reviews.
There it is. There it is. Hey, that's
It-
at least 2 crickets.
It is. It's at least 2 crickets.
Two's a
Throw shit
crowd.
up for you.
That's what they say.
So first thing I got to do is get to. I might actually be able to do it now. Oh. So this membership. This is from. This is actually from last time. We had a person who was go nameless, but might be on the banner right there. Not quite able to figure out how to do it. So they just did a super chat, and I said I would do it for them. So
Got it done.
Yep, that was from last time. I can't believe I remembered. But yeah, as you can see from my my partner Rob here, as always, today we're doing Flash Gordon. Which, if you haven't seen Flash Gordon, then your life is about to be a lot better.
I can't wait.
Because my God, is this a good, ridiculous, nonsensical, but in the best ways type of movie? Oh, Mr. Armando Limon. Review the mega blockbuster hit Down Periscope featuring Walker DePlank, Schneider, Frazier, and Rip Torn, and some others 90 comedians. Yeah, who cares about the other ones? We got Rip Torn, we got Schneider, and we have Frazier. That's all we need. Oh, Mr. Chaparro. Space Ice. My girl asked if she could drive. I laughed. Perfect response. Perfect response.
Yeah.
So, are you able to do any of that, Red Eye?
I tried clicking.
It doesn't let you. Okay.
No, not a fan of me. It's okay.
We'll have to give Red Eye the ability to point out.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Chats, but it is dangerous, but it'll make for a good viewing, I'm sure. All right, so let's get into the movie. The 1980s
Can't wait.
Classic.
With Queen.
Queen does the music.
Like,
which is wild.
That's insane.
I think a lot of it being insane is the fact that we think Queen's above doing anything. Like
Yeah.
they don't do things, but
They do things.
Probably because of our entire lives, like they weren't really around. Like Freddie Mercury.
That's true.
Deceased, so they're kind of what's the term? Where not elusive, but
Untouchable.
sure, we'll go with untouchable. But really, that was necessity.
Yeah.
They weren't able to be there because they didn't exist, really.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's accurate.
This is Flash. Yes, and that comes up a lot. It's not till the end though that we actually get more than just the Flash.
Yeah, I know.
Then they start getting more, and the entire time I hear the Flash, I'm like, oh come on, go to the next part, go to the next part.
I just wish that they had the whole song, like they just
Yeah.
lowered the volume a little bit during the rest of the movie, but just on a loop the whole time. And then they would just raise the volume up in like climactic moments.
I've never heard of anybody that didn't like Queen.
No.
Like they do.
You can't not
exist.
like Queen.
They're just the classic. All right, we'll get into this because this is a wild movie. A lot happens in this movie.
So much.
A lot. Oh, okay. So somebody's crying about my volume, obviously, and somebody we don't care about. So you're gonna have to deal with it.
Who's that guy?
Nobody cares. There. Is that good? Are you gonna stop crying now, Mr. Vulcan?
Yeah, Vulcan. If that is your real name.
The inhabitants refer to it as the planet Earth.
Yeah, so that ring, he uses that ring a lot, but here it's just like a little remote control.
Yeah.
Because the buttons are like 4 inches in front of it. So it seems like it takes more time to put the ring forward and have it go than just pushing that stupid button that's right there.
I mean, that's like everything that they did in the 80s and 90s. There's so many of those movies. Like, if they had to show that the little boy is a genius, he would build some kind of robot that like brushed his teeth and put on his clothes for him. It's like arguably that took like 3 times the amount of time if you just did it.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right.
Yeah,
Completely agree.
yeah.
But yeah,
But
so
it looked cool.
It just pushes the button for him. That's all it does.
Try this defective, Your Majesty.
And these are supposed to be earthquakes, but clearly they're just videos of building implosions that I feel like I've seen other places plenty of times.
I do like, and my own little nitpick with this scene was that he's an alien from a different planet, but in the buttons of like what you can do to an earth, like to a place, he has earthquake, which I'm like, you got to know that it's called Earth to quake it.
I don't remember if I included it in here, but he seems confused by Earth. This is Earth, okay. Well, we'll take down this Earth, you call it. But yeah, earthquake is a button.
It's like, bro, you got a button with Earth on it.
So Trey Parker's bitch. Who's the hot guy with the mullet? That's Rob Schneider.
Mm-hmm.
Usually the answer to most things.
I like to play with things a while before annihilation.
In the hot hail.
Hot hail.
That comes up, and it seems like it's gonna be something, but oh my god, it's not.
No, it's one scene. It's when they're in the plane, right?
No, it's not the plane. It's when he's in his car. I show it right next, right after this, because there's a button. I don't know if I show it on here where it's like meteor, which I'm guessing is that.
Yeah.
What we see on the plane, but the hot hail comes up and it's stupid. That is not stupid, and that will never get old.
No. I think since last week, since we talked about this movie, just randomly in my head, my ADD is like, boom, flash. I'm like, oh yeah.
My goal is that every single person that watches this will have that in their head.
They better.
Until the day they die, because it has also been in my head since then as well. And I hadn't seen this movie in a good 20 years.
Yeah.
But yes, I hope the Queen references are flowing fast and furious. Oh, you damn right, sir. You damn right. Here, this is the hot hail.
Oh, yeah.
You know it's hot because it's steaming.
Ooh.
That is all it does, and then it never comes up again. As far as like a destructive alien force coming to murder everybody, that's pretty weak.
You know, if anything, that would help vegetation growth. That actually might be better for the environment.
Yeah, I mean,
relax the soil, heat it up a little bit, get some microbes growing.
There is a thing called hot hail, but it's like, it's not actually hot. It's just hot compared to normal hail, which is like slightly
still
above.
Cold.
Yeah, it's still very cold. But yeah, this is all it does is it steams for a second and then he never comes up. Judy Hopps. Space/Red. Would you rather walk with an air of confidence rarely seen in this day and age, or walk like a black man but breathe like a killer? Ooh, boy, both of those I think are like penguin waddles. Oh, God. I don't want to breathe like a killer, and I'm not sure what walk like a black man even means. So I'll go with the air of confidence rarely seen in this day and age.
I'm gonna be safe as well and pick that one.
But good question, Judy Hopps. Oh yeah, so they really lay it on thick that he played for the Jets and was a quarterback for the Jets.
Oh yeah.
The payoff is really weird and bizarre and not necessary, but hey, they really set it up. So if you guys couldn't tell, he plays for the Jets.
Hey, when it pays off, that's the best scene in the movie. It's so good.
It is very good and very nonsensical. Perfectly.
It shows you that football skills are practical in other places outside of a football field.
Which, yeah, who knew? Who knew?
Who knew?
So this, I'm guessing the meteor button, not the hot hail. This would have been better as the hot hail.
Yeah. That's what I thought the hot hail was referring to.
Had I not focused on that first part, thinking there's got to be more payoff than this, because it's like they just dumped a bunch of ice.
Yeah,
and
they
that was
put
it.
they put dry ice and then put water on top of it.
That is all that was. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
These are much more threatening and, I don't know, lethal, I would think. But even these fall weirdly. So really they would be, I want to say, was it meteoroids, then they become meteors, then they're meteorites when they hit the ground? Is that right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah,
If I'm wrong, then it's not actually me. It's all the astronomers are wrong and I'm right.
that's right. That's right.
Oh, that part. The laughing. Are we supposed to think you can hear him laughing?
Did they react to it? I can't remember.
No, they don't. But listen, you can hear the
Yeah,
evil
yeah,
mean
yeah.
guy laughing.
That's a meteorological event, okay?
The laughing? Okay.
It's hot cackles,
Oh yeah, and she's reading Mad Magazine, which seems really weird. She just
which is
doesn't look
great.
like a Mad Magazine reader. If you guys aren't familiar with Mad Magazine,
Alfred E. Newman, man.
and Alfred E. Newman is what I picture Mad Magazine readers look like as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Now, when I was a kid, I loved Mad Magazine just because it was
Yeah,
only
ditto.
one of its kind. But as an adult, yeah, I'd probably still read one if it existed.
Clear air turbulence, nothing serious.
Nothing you'd want to toss a third down pass through.
Hey, he
Nothing
played for
much.
the Jets.
He was a quarterback.
You guys
Now-
remember that?
Let's see if they say it. There's
It
something-
might be smoother higher up.
Oh, I love it when the quarterback gives him flying. Now, oh God, I don't know if I included it, but we'll see. I'll come back to it if they didn't. I'll remember.
Oh, it's kind of nice. I mean, a travel agent who's scared in airplanes.
Why would that be nice? Why?
Yeah, that's the opposite of nice, right?
How's that? I mean, you could say it's ironic or funny or something, but I don't know about nice. You're a coward.
Maybe that's what he's thinking. Right as he said that, he was like, the fucking nice.
Yeah,
Like, just
so
play it off. I'm the quarterback for the Jets.
what they say up there, like they're talking about him. I think before he comes up. Oh, well, I'll try it again. I have to have included it.
I saw you at the hotel last night. I asked the maitre d' who you were.
Yeah, that's not creepy.
Okay, thanks.
I saw you at the hotel last night. I was asking everybody what they knew about you, and I wrote it all down, and I have it in my diary.
Yeah. You're a travel agent and you're afraid of flying. Nice.
Ooh, talk to me, please. Get my mind off this.
I couldn't believe a girl like you was alone.
You're just saying that to get my mind off this.
No, I mean it.
No, he's saying that because he just wants to
Because
beat you real quick.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, I guess I didn't include it. But they talk about how great of a season he had, and he needs like it's a good thing he got a good vacation. He needs all the rest if he wants to repeat last season or something like that. Bro, this is the Jets. He's the quarterback of the Jets. There's
what-
never been a good quarterback
I
of the
was
Jets.
like,
That
what
has
you got?
never existed.
Uh,
Oh, good luck. Good luck. Let me see what you
I
got.
think I got one, right?
There's a famous one, but he was never very good.
Who was that? Joe Namath. That's what I'm thinking
Yeah.
of.
Joe Namath.
But he wasn't
Yeah.
that good?
No, he was
Oh.
not great. If you look up his stats, he was terrible.
Oh,
They
I
won.
only-
They won
yeah.
the Super Bowl, but that was not because of him. His stats were just garbage. Like he was not. Oh God. Okay, so Lord Vulcan's about to get blocked from this whole thing.
Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez was good. The guy who's famous for the butt fumble.
Butt fumble.
Whether you know what it is or not, he's most famous for the butt fumble. So that tells you how great he was.
Yeah, that was a really funny play.
Yeah. I think Vinny Testaverde's maybe the best quarterback they've had. They had Aaron Rodgers on the Jets, and he was trash for the Jets.
Oh, he was hot garbage.
That tells you that you cannot have a good quarterback for the Jets. So that is the least believable part of this entire movie. By far.
What were you doing there alone?
I was trying to get my head together.
Okay, so that's already a red flag. So she's, what were you doing there? I'm crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
I sure do.
He doesn't. He's just telling you what you want to hear. He's Matthew McConaughey right now from Dazed and Confused. I sure do. Look how soft that meteor falls on the bed.
That was a very nice meteor. It could have been way meaner.
I mean, it crashes through a ceiling, but then falls nice and
Slows
softly
down,
on-
a little poof.
Yeah, he doesn't even notice.
It's 8:24 in the morning, and there's no sun.
Check the angular vector of the moon.
It's the best part.
I can't tell if I like this guy or not. Because
I like him.
That's an insane thing to just wake up to because it's dark out. I don't know if I show, but he's standing on his bed. And I love the American flag, though. Like, okay, cool. Not sure why it's there. And I don't know why why they're roommates, I guess, in this little greenhouse.
Yeah, this weird little arboretum.
I was Mr. Parsons, yeah. And Brett Favre. I was thinking about him, but he wasn't all that great for the Jets either. He left them. So he went to the Packers, was great for the Packers. Went to the Jets, was trash. Then went to the Vikings and was good again. So
yeah, dominated as a Viking.
Figure that one out. It's just the Jets. Just don't go to the Jets if you're a quarterback.
What do you find? The moon out of orbit?
By more than 12 degrees. This must be a mistake.
Okay, so they're just talking about, like, it wasn't on here, but they're talking about how it was in the solar eclipse.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, is the moon out of place? He's like, yeah, it says it is, but that's got to be a mistake. It's not a mistake. It's blocking the sun.
Yeah.
So of course it's not where it's supposed to be. Why is this hard to believe?
Yeah, it's in front of the sun right now.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be. And you can tell because you can't see the sun. There's no light, so I'm pretty sure that,
that's probably a mistake.
It's an attack.
That's awesome. Okay, well.
God, the pointing this man does.
Yeah, he's like an attorney doing those like commercials, those local commercials. That are always
Yeah.
yelling. He loves pointing. What do you mean it's an attack?
Loves pointing.
How about more details? Why is the moon being out of orbit an attack?
Fragments of moon rock.
How?
You know it's fragments of moon rock because he poked it with a pen. So
he's poked a lot of moon rock.
That's how you tell if it's moon rock. You hit it with a pen, and if it does
Smack
what
it
it
around.
did, yeah, he's like, well, only moon rock does that.
That's right.
And we never find out what's going on with the moon. They just kind of forget all about that. But apparently the moon's exploding or something and falling to Earth.
It doesn't come up.
That would, that would have pretty catastrophic effects. Now, personally, I've wanted to destroy the moon my entire life, and I still do.
Okay,
but I do
respect.
Fuck that moon, man. I really am against that moon. But I know it'll have catastrophic effects. I just think it's worth it.
I mean, it's just been living free off our gravity for how long?
Yeah, I know, and it messes with the tides and everything. Fuck that moon.
Unbelievable.
Mimsy, magic push, the goddamn like button, you smelly space monkeys. Good call, Mimsy, good call. And it's hard not to like Mimsy because he's got the George Costanza avatar. How can you not like that?
Some enormous force from outer space. Energy beam.
This guy's brilliant.
Energy beam? You'd imagine it's from outer space because it's the moon.
Fell. Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be something at least, even if it started here, it's going through space to get to the moon. But okay, sure, energy beam.
We'll go up and counterattack them.
With no plan. He has absolutely no plan to go
Just
and counterattack.
you and me, bro.
He's got a little revolver, and he's going to take out aliens, life forms that can blow up our moon. But yeah, no.
Hey, that little revolver is useful.
It's so useful that...
I'm not going up in that.
Yeah. What is his plan? So he shoots his partner, and then what?
I think he's got to be high. That's the only logical.
That would make sense.
He passed out doing drugs. He woke him up right in the middle of a high, and he's just making shit up.
Oh, yeah. So basically, he was high before he went to sleep, and he just hasn't come down yet.
Yeah, he hasn't come down yet. That's why all the pointing guns,
so
pointing fingers.
He likes to point things, yeah.
Loves pointing. Pointing pins at moon rock.
Well, he's slapping the moon rock. That's how he knows it's moon rock. That's unfortunate. Don't you hate it when you go up in your plane and
they're just gone? Ugh.
Both pilots just disappear? Like, yeah, that does suck. I love it's just like, what the hell? Oh, well, I guess we're flying the plane now. That's what we do.
Switches over there! Start hitting them!
Start hitting the switches.
Yeah, so it's been a while since I've emergency landed a plane. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but it's been a while.
That's been a couple months, yeah.
Do you just flip switches? Do you just flip
switches? That's what I do. You know what? If you're trained in one plane, you can fly pretty much any plane. That's from what I've gathered.
Well, I don't think she's trained in any planes.
Yeah, but she's driven a car. It's, same
And
thing. Gas, pedals.
I think he said he took a flying lesson once, so hey, it's better than nothing, right?
It's better than most of us.
Yeah. Not me, obviously, but most
Or
people.
me. Yeah.
I don't know why that makes me laugh. His partner running away from him into getting hit by the plane almost. The partner never comes up again.
Yeah, I never noticed that.
I'm pretty sure his partner's dead now.
He just kind of bailed and he's just, nope.
Yeah, so they crashed the plane onto his partner, and this guy's over the moon about it. He does not care.
I expect you'd like to use my phone.
I would.
Well, it's right in there.
What a normal guy. Well, yeah, let's use this guy's phone. He doesn't seem mad at all that we crashed our plane into his home. In fact, he seems ecstatic. Like, wow, this guy's so friendly.
Yeah.
I estimate we have 11 days before our moon crashes down and destroys us.
11 days, okay. Because that time frame seems to really accelerate. It seems like it happens that same day.
I don't even remember how he calculates it.
He doesn't tell us. It's just in his head. He just knows.
Crackhead math.
Yeah, so now he's like kidnapping them. We're just gonna...
I need one person to keep a foot on that red pedal during blastoff. You may leave.
Okay. All right, hold on. I don't want to tell mad scientists how to do their job, but if you're gonna go trying to take out aliens to save the Earth, don't take her. I feel like he could be a lot more useful, even though you're probably gonna die no matter what, because this is a stupid idea.
He was a quarterback for the Jets. Okay?
Yeah.
He's way more useful up there. She's a travel agent who's afraid to fly. I mean, how nice is that?
Well, just by practicality standpoint, like I feel like he can fight better than her without knowing anything about either of them. Just sheer physical size. And if there's a creepy guy that's like, oh yeah, I want this girl to go up to space with me. He's definitely doing some Steven Seagal things.
100%. This little rocket capsule is the equivalent of a mansion in the middle of New Mexico.
Yeah.
Just far enough away that you can't really get away from it.
Can't hear any screams from there.
Nope. Nope.
Well, I guess I'll be running along now.
Okay.
You lunatic!
Oh.
Oh, I know what Red Eye's thinking. Come on, Red Eye, be an adult. That's a greenhouse. Come on. None of those childish giggles. I know what you're thinking.
What?
Yeah. What are the odds you push a guy and it launches it into space?
I mean, what are the odds that there's a foot pedal powered rocket?
Well, it's unclear what the pedal
We don't
exactly does, but they do tell us why you need to be on it, and they only tell us why he can't use it. Like, why can't you put your foot on the pedal?
Keep a foot on that red pedal or the G-forces will kill us all.
Okay, so it's more like a brake, I guess. He said, keep your foot on the pedal or the G-forces will kill us all. That's
God, that hurts
wild.
to think about.
So why would you design it like this, where you have to put your foot on the pedal or everybody dies? And how many G-forces are we talking about? Holy, like the space shuttle, like when we send people to space, it's nowhere near that much. It's not going to kill anybody.
I mean,
Can't
you
even
know,
pass out.
have you been in one of those NASA rockets? They might have red pedals.
Oh, is that why they don't ever?
Yeah.
Oh, they don't usually die when they're leaving?
Yeah, red
They
never.
bro. Ah, it's because they're on that pedal. Okay, I
Yeah,
take it back.
Any issues with launch is because they're too short to reach the pedal.
The little people.
The little people going to space.
We're from Earth, friends.
Shoots a hand. And then it's like an Aikido demonstration. Something unexpected happens. Somersault. Like, okay, that's...
Hey, he made that guy look good, though.
Yeah, he did. That's so bizarre. Like, he shoots his hand, and he's like, well, this is weird. Must better do a somersault.
Maybe handshakes are really insulting on this planet.
They use hands for a lot of things.
Yeah, they do. They like hands.
It's bizarre.
They're hand stuff people.
Like, why does he shoot his hand? Why doesn't he just shoot him?
Whoever they are, it's clear they're highly developed.
That looks like a Neil Breen thing. That reminds me of, was it Twisted Pair?
Yeah.
There's those three cats on the counter. Remember they just like turn for some reason? Guessing there's a magnet underneath.
Oh yeah.
That looks just
And
like
then he
that.
keeps just staring at it like it moving around is supposed to mean something.
Yeah, I think it stares at it and it doesn't move, and then one of the times they just start like
Just
moving
pivots.
around, and yeah, it's Master Grunt 15. What he needs to do this. Oh, so sorry. What he needs to do is period. Hire the 18. I don't know who we're talking about, but it's never wrong to get Mr. T involved.
Somebody recommended that
Baracus.
last time too.
B.A. Baracus. There's not a lot of situations you can get in that he couldn't get you out of.
Accurate.
Hold, lizard man. Escape is impossible. Surrender.
You don't know anything about these lizard men
And yeah, never do.
other than he tried to escape and he got vaporized. So, okay. Poor little lizard man.
Also, if you're gonna escape, maybe don't stop running when the thing you're trying to run from says halt.
Or
Not
he
really-
was watching
going.
those three. Like, if he just waited a minute, he wouldn't be looking at him anymore. But no, he had to run right in front of him.
Yeah, lizards, bro.
Lizard men or something. I think they called lizard man, they called him.
I've still got the gun in my pocket.
Idiot. Oh, they vaporized the gun because he said it right in front of the eye thing that just vaporized the lizard. Why would you just not say it? Like, why would you bring that up? He's not a very good scientist.
No, he really isn't. Yes.
Oh, God, we got the wing people.
They might be my favorite people in the movie. The guy in the middle with the beard is fantastic.
He is. His acting is way
So good.
over the top and bizarre and awesome. So yeah, I agree.
A lot of screaming.
I'm not sure if he's my favorite because there's some good contenders, but he's definitely up there. He's top 5 for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they got the little midgets doing their thing, which I don't know what they're doing, but they attack one of the guys later who falls. It's amazing. Are they supposed to be a different species? Like, are all these from different planets? Like,
That's what I got from it. Is that it's a bunch of different like diplomats or something.
because we find like they have different color blood. There's a lot of different color blood.
Yeah.
Oddly.
He is.
Oh, there we go. He might be my favorite too because he's pretty ridiculous.
Emperor Ming's pretty great.
He is pretty great.
Yes.
He just attacks for no reason. I love it. And that's Timothy Dalton, the James Bond, not the beard guy, the other guy. So yeah. Auntie Sarah, what do you win if you meet your teal super chat goal? I think I was gonna snatch some birthdays or something. It's unclear what that means. So do it at your own risk.
I can offer you nothing this year except my loyalty.
We are delighted to hear it. Fall on your sword.
Oh man, he wasn't expecting that.
Oh snap.
Oh, that's a smile, but you can tell it's like, oh shit, smile.
Call my bluff.
Yeah, he didn't really think about this because he was he did kind of say it in a dickish way. He asked, like, what do you have for me? And he's like, we got nothing but our loyalty. Like, don't say it like a douche. Say it like you're sorry, like you feel bad that you don't have anything for him.
Oh man.
He's pretty
This is
smug.
This is way off topic, but there is this movie called Harikuri. So you know, like the Japanese like ritual suicide thing.
Oh, or something.
Seppuku, I think.
However that's pronounced.
Anyways, one of the versions you say is like Harikuri. I think that's how you say
Oh,
it.
Harikari, yeah.
Yeah. There's this movie where like these local people know, like, okay, we'll go to our Lord, and we'll ask to like commit ritual suicide in his property, and he apparently is like a nice Lord. He'll take pity and be like, "Don't kill yourself. Here's some money. Like, go live your life." So this dude's like, "Sweet, I'm gonna do that," and then he goes in and he's like, "I gotta do this. My life's terrible," and then he just goes, "All right, do it." And the guy didn't even have like a real sword with him. He had a wooden sword, and they made him like try to gut himself with a wooden sword. Oh my god, don't know why I thought of that right now, but.
Now, is this actually happening or this is a movie?
Oh, it's a movie. It was so Netflix did this weird thing years ago called Max. Do you remember that?
No.
So it was called Get the Max from Netflix, and it was this little voice thing, and he'd be like, okay, well, if you like this movie, I could suggest you this movie, and then you're like, sure, and then it would just play that. But then we used it one time, and it literally was like, I'm not even gonna ask you questions. I'm just gonna play a movie, and I know you're gonna like it. And it played this freaking Harakiri movie, and like he kills himself with like a wooden sword, and then his wife and baby like
it works with the
start.
sword.
Well, it like broke in his gut. It was all messed up. Yeah, it was bad. And then like his wife and baby die of starvation. I was like, what the heck? Like it's probably why they don't have this Max feature anymore because it like recommended the most messed up movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's pretty dark.
God, it was awful. Yeah, I mean it was a decent movie, but holy crap,
Doesn't sound decent. It sounds.
it was yeah. Okay,
Eric
maybe
Hawk.
decent's a bad word.
I fear no YouTube insanity. Good job, Eric. Nobody should fear YouTube.
That's right.
May this deed of Princeton be an example. Death to me!
So, if you're gonna try and take out the evil emperor, don't yell "death to Ming" before you do it. Like, just do it. It's like the Street Fighter guy from last week who jumped up on the table and went "yeah" instead of just trying to.
No, just go over there.
Like, just assassinate him, then yell, then be like, "Yes."
Yeah, there a lot of people in 80s, 90s movies like to attempt to kill somebody from about 20 feet out.
Yeah.
That was a repeated theme in a lot of these types of movies.
I mean, he's somewhat close-ish, not super close, but definitely if you're yelling and giving them a warning, he's too far for that. He's too far to give him a warning.
Yeah.
Mimsy seppuku means Japanese self-harm. We'll just say it at that.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I don't need to get New York Ninja'd again. But that sounds about right. But yeah, the continuity here is not great. Like, so he's standing out there with his arm extended. Now he's here, and then again. Come on. His arm extended again. Come on, Flash Gordon. We saw that. Because that beam like freezes you in place so you can't move.
Yeah.
But then he clearly is in two different stances. Like, come on, man. You could have just stood like that for the other shot.
Unreal.
Kind of ruined the whole movie.
Expected better from you.
I was already upset that they said like a New York Jet quarterback had a good season. So this was just
already in a low
final
place.
straw.
Yeah.
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 I don't know why I paused it there. Oh yeah, the blue blood.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Is he like royalty or something? Like, why does he have blue blood? Never explained. I don't know why it would be blue. Pretty sure it's the hemoglobin in the blood that makes it red. So I guess they don't have hemoglobin.
Haven't even seen Blue Bloods. Tom Selleck? Who's he? I don't know.
Whoa! You did not just say who's he. Tom Selleck, Magnum PI.
I know who Tom Selleck is.
Oh my god! Whew.
It's got Donnie Wahlberg. Yeah, Blue Bloods.
I have never seen the show, but
oh, okay. No, he's in it. Yeah.
Well, Blue Bloods is like usually means like a really rich or wealthy, high class person. Like, I think they're using it as a double meaning for police also because blue.
Yep.
I'm not sure if either of those are why Flash Gordon.
Yeah, I don't think it's relevant to Flash at all.
It could be. It could be. Tom Selleck has done some amazing things, so I wouldn't put it past him.
Checks out.
Hello, Fellini.
Oh yeah, her. I like her because she's got the leash with the little guy on it.
Everyone's
super
fine
happy.
with it. Yeah, they're fine with it.
Well, this was 1980. This was like this was like a prestige thing. Like you owned your own. I don't know what they're called, midget, little person, dwarf, whatever they called.
In the 80s, they were midgets. Yeah.
Like, midget doesn't even sound that harsh of a name. It seems like little person sounds more offensive than midget. Like little person, it's like you're less of a person. Like that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, you're just a little person.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable saying that. I think midget's more
half person.
Exactly. That's what it seems like when you say little person. It sounds like you're calling them less of a person.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Hey, remember me?
Yeah, so he's known her for like an hour and a half, and she's jealous because he looked at another woman. You should be running top speed from her. You should.
Yeah, she's crazy. She's probably the craziest person on this planet.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are only interested in friendship. Why do you attack us?
Why not?
Perfect. Yeah. How do you answer that?
Mm.
Shit, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
That's Alex. How do you say his name? Von Sydow. He was the judge in Judge Dredd with Rob Schneider, the real Judge Dredd. The old judge that he has to like leave.
Oh yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
some reason because they'll let Stallone live if he just leaves. It's so bizarre. Everything. I don't get how that makes any sense.
That movie's so good.
It is good. It's got Rob Schneider. How could it be bad?
Yeah, how could it be bad?
Stay back!
He tries, but he gets his ass beat. It's not like football.
Yeah, they're breaking all the rules.
Why would they pull his hair? Come on, who pulls hair? They fight like women. That's. I don't know if they did that in the 80s. I hope not. But
That's like a pro wrestler move. They pull a lot of hair in pro wrestling, I think.
I could see wrestling. All right, you brought me back.
Yeah.
But here's the. Oh, just like Shadow Man with Steven Seagal. The guy's just holding a watermelon. That's not exactly a watermelon, I don't think. But it looks a lot like a watermelon. There's no reason they should be holding it. But
I'd like it.
But thank God they did. Thank God they're holding that watermelon-like thing, because now they're going to kick some ass. Because he has a watermelon.
Bam.
Why does him holding that? I get it. It's like he's running with a football, but how would that make him better?
All of his instinctual talents have come back.
And
he's like, oh, that's right.
It would make so much more sense if he was like a running back or something.
Yeah, no, he's a quarterback.
Quarterbacks aren't usually the ones you want running with the ball. They're usually like slow and.
It'd be better if he just ran forward with the ball, and then when he got close, he just slid.
Oh yeah, he slid, and then somebody touches him, and like everyone freaks out and kicks the person that touched him out.
Yeah.
That would be good. Mitch Meetings, have you done Master of the Universe yet? Mitch Meetings, you're killing me, bro. We both know I haven't, not yet, but I'll get around to it.
That one's amazing too.
That is good. I think that became like they tried to make a sequel, but then they went out. That's when canon went under. So then they turned it into Cyborg, which is great with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
That happened with this one too. Is they signed like the entire main cast? I want to say to like 3 or 4 movies.
Really?
And they were like, we're gonna do a whole
Flash
Flash Gordon franchise, and then this one just bombed for some reason, which is sad because it's awesome.
I thought it didn't bomb. I thought it did okay.
Well, it didn't do as well as they. I guess it didn't bomb. It didn't do as well as they thought it would do, and so they didn't feel like a sequel would have done it. Like would have made them any money.
I thought a lot of that was because of the guy just leaving, the actor.
The Sam Jones?
Yeah. Yeah, so the Flash Gordon guy, he just left. He didn't finish this movie. He Steven Seagal'd it for some reason.
Wait, is that right? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's why I noticed it today when I was doing the video. Towards the end, he's just like flying a plane straight for a long time. Like an entire third of the movie.
He bailed?
Yeah, there was some issue between him and the director, and he just left.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, somebody dubbed his voice for a lot, and that's why when we get to it, I'll point it out, but it'll be kind of obvious.
I'm excited.
He just flies a spaceship straight for like the last third of the movie.
Well, I know that part, yeah.
And I guess that's why. So they just had to like work with what they had.
Oh my God.
Slimy Zombie. He unlocked his hidden ability with the watermelon. His inner chi, I think it was. Because chi can be useful and it can kill or something, according to the sensei. Yeah, so he had a documentary or something recently, the Sam Jones, the Flash Gordon.
Yeah.
Where I guess he talked about why he actually walked off, but I'm not going to watch that just to find out. But nobody I tried to look it up, and nobody will say. They just say, watch the documentary. I'm like,
yeah, said he had a falling out with Dino De Laurentiis over a perceived lack of payment.
Oh, okay. So not enough money. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
That makes sense then. I'm not so... Yeah, anyways, the quarterbacks usually don't run through people. There's been a couple.
Well, hey, the quarterback for the Jets, I mean, someone mentioned Mark Sanchez, so I think he tried to run through somebody.
Yeah, he tried to. So people that don't know, he ran into his own lineman and the butt knocked the football out. His own guy, and that fumbled the ball. It was called the butt fumble, and it was
amazing.
Probably the most famous fumble in history.
Yeah, I would say so.
which is
Number one.
sad. It had like really, I don't think it had implications for anything other than it just looked really funny.
No,
and
it just looked
stupid.
really embarrassing.
Like,
Because
he
he
didn't lose the
he
game.
runs straight at his own guy and then slips with no one around him, and like mid slip gets smacked by a butt and then fumbles the ball. It's so good.
Yeah, like you think the Cam Newton fumble where he's like, I ain't jumping on that in the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah,
There's like 4 minutes left, down by like 6. Like, apparently the butt fumble still endures today.
Still better.
People
Yeah.
usually forget about that, but that's how bad it was. But anyways, he's got a ball.
41!
So I was expecting the throwing. That part makes sense if he's a quarterback to be throwing.
The
Why he's
Donkey
calling
Kong
a play. And
barrel.
I think he calls an audible too. And he's
The
got no
audibles.
lineman. He's looking around to throw to an open receiver. Like, that whole thing is insane.
That's, I mean,
It's
80s
worth it,
football
though.
players had a lot of head injuries, so I'm not surprised
yeah.
that he's calling a play to nobody and changing the play that he also called. But
Well, he didn't like the way the defense looked, okay? He had to...
you know what? Peyton Manning did it, and he won a Super Bowl. So,
Well, Peyton Manning won 2 Super Bowls.
oh yeah, with the Broncos.
We order him disposed of tonight by public execution.
Yeah, it doesn't work that well. It works for a while, but then... Oh, I should have been clear. The scientist throws the fake football at Gordon's head.
Oh yeah, it
Takes
smacks
him
him
out.
Yep.
Which is, you could blame the scientist, but come on. If you're trying to take out an entire alien force, you should be able to catch the ball. I mean, you shouldn't have Tom Brady that catch in the Super Bowl.
Hey.
Fly back to your kingdom. You may see me sooner than you think.
You should have Nick Foles it, not Tom Brady did.
Damn straight.
Yeah, she's the daughter, but she's actually the only person who has the same accent as Arnold. Like, she has the exact same Arnold accent.
Does she? I gotta listen to it.
Yeah, I'll go back a little bit. Because it's not just Austrian. I guess he's from some, like, rural area of Austria.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
why his accent is so, like, different than usually we hear from German-speaking people.
By public execution.
You'll hear it when she talks.
Fly back to your kingdom. You may see me sooner than you think.
Mmm.
The way she says
Lying
"sooner"
bitch.
sounds...
Sooner than you think.
I love how he calls her a lying bitch. Perfect. I got to do it again. It's just so good.
Fly back to your kingdom. You may see me sooner than you think.
Lying bitch.
Only the way a James Bond could do it.
James Bond.
So good.
Yeah, that's very great.
God! I said I want to see her!
Just, why is he wearing that with the spikes on his head? That makes no sense.
Yeah, no.
And these rings, like, they need to get these rings. At no point do they think, hey, let's steal a ring and then do all this magical shit. Like, this is like Green Lantern stuff they should be doing.
That kind of like tech always confuses me and makes me mad in movies because it's like, how does it know when to stop disintegrating? Like, is it just everything connected to it? Because that thing's got bolts. It's got other pieces in there. Like, it just knows that you want the whole helmet, but not like the thing touching the helmet. I don't know. Have you seen the Ant-Man movies in Marvel?
Yes.
It's the same with the shrinking stuff.
I hear
Where
you.
like he
How do they
shrinks
know
a whole
what's
building.
him and his
Yeah.
costume. And if he's holding something, sometimes it'll shrink if he wants it to. Sometimes it won't. Sometimes it'll just fall to the ground. Like,
But like he can shrink a building and it knows to shrink the whole building and everything in the building, but like not the sidewalk. Like I don't know.
so it makes
Makes me
sense
mad.
to me
Makes
that
me
it would
mad.
do everything inside. But what I don't get is when it does things outside, how it knows
Yeah.
when to stop on the outside. Because that seems very subjective.
Yeah.
It's not a clear-cut thing. But
Yeah, same thing with the rings. I just don't get it.
yeah, the rings. Well, yeah. The rings just do whatever they need them to do in this. Sometimes they mind control. Sometimes they just do whatever you want.
I just say Green Lantern. I could, yeah, Green Lantern rings kind of work that way.
Yeah, but I think that's something to do with their thoughts or what they're thinking or something. Like,
Right. Yeah, it is.
they kind of explain it. Like, it still doesn't make sense, but if you follow the logic of it. This is just one of those, like, oh, look, it's a wacky place. It's not on Earth.
The
so-
sands.
Can change the channel of my doomsday machine.
Yeah,
I can
I
disappear.
guess the sand runs up here. I mean, I don't see how that makes sense with gravity, but Okay, that's how this machine works.
Space.
It's in space.
You look
Okay.
great. No kidding. You look great.
It's the eye makeup.
He's still flirting. Look at him.
None of their dialogue in the entire movie is natural. It is the weirdest
Yeah.
lack of chemistry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's painful.
And it's so weird that they're like so madly in love. They literally knew each other for like an hour before
They were on
this.
one plane ride, yeah.
And this seems like, I don't know how long this is supposed to be, but it can't be more than a few hours. So, like, they've known each other by the end of this movie for less than half a day.
Yeah.
Okay, this gets me. So that's his coffin.
That's so cool. I wish my coffin would look like that.
How do they know the logo for Flash Gordon? Like, how do they know the colors and everything?
I just want to meet the dude who made that coffin when he brought it out to Ming and was like, this is sick,
yeah.
right? He's probably like the planet's tattoo artist, but not enough people get tattoos, so he has to do like coffins on the side.
And it's so weird how like prestigious this Flash Gordon guy is. Some guy that they don't know. He just ran through some people for a little bit, and that was it. That's all they know about him. But I don't know. They went and got his full name and how his logo is, because I think his shirt, I don't know if he's still wearing it, has like the Flash on it, written like that. Executed by Ming. Like, wow.
It's good.
I do like it. I love it. It just seems a little odd they would know his logo from just the guy's name. I don't know what that is, but they just do that, and it's never explained who those people are or why they do that.
Yeah, we don't need to know.
There's nothing else other than weirdness in this movie.
I've saved you.
How?
By magic.
It wasn't magic, no. It's still not really clear how this happened. Some guy injected him with something, and now he's alive again.
Yeah.
It's really just like, just go with it, is what the movie's trying to tell us.
Yeah, just magic.
Because everyone seems to be in love with her, except for Flash.
Yeah, he's oblivious.
Everyone else, though, is in love with her.
But also, when you get this far into Flash Gordon, it's like, you've come this far. We just showed you sand flowing up.
Yeah.
We were in a rocket that's reduces G-force with a pedal. Like, we just say magic, just agree. Like,
how about we say magic for why he's a good Jets quarterback, and then I'll finally be happy. Because
there we go.
Nothing short of that's going to work.
Yeah.
It's my fault. Earth is being destroyed.
Precisely.
Yeah, he never even apologizes. It's all that guy's fault. Oh, I love this. So these are his memories, and apparently, obviously, whenever somebody gets fired, there's a whole newspaper, article about it. Now, it does like one paragraph, and then it starts talking about like animals. It's kind of small for me to see right now, but when I was making this, yeah, it gets into the whole thing about animals, and this next thing, like it kind of runs into that about like a leash law that Wesley has.
I love that.
Wesley being some city. But yeah, apparently something about him being fired has to do with the Wesley animal leash law that's new.
I say what you want about AI, and if you want to use ChatGPT or whatever, but you know what will stop sucking is random newspaper articles and movies.
Yeah.
Just ChatGPT it; it'll fill out a whole newspaper for you.
God, that'll be stupid. No, I like the Seagal ones where it just turns into complete nonsense.
It just turns into someone just highlighted a section of a like copyright law and just pasted it.
Yeah, like The Foreigner, where it turns into like a story about the Prince William and Prince Harry like not getting along or something.
Oh yeah,
it was great. Yeah, apparently he got fired and there's leash laws now. So I don't know. Maybe he had his dog with no leash, and NASA was like, "We can't have this. This is making us all look bad."
Running around spaceships.
Yeah, I mean,
okay, you get what is it, Cosmos? What's
Sure.
Superman's dog? Oh, Crypto.
Crypto, yeah.
Damn it, I'm so close.
I mean, they can have their astronauts drive across the country wearing diapers, but yeah, they can't have the dog leash thing. That's no good. Oh yeah, this is his memory.
Oh, that's right.
They toss his wife in the pool. Looks like it's just fun horsing around, and she drowns and dies.
She doesn't attempt to swim at all.
Nobody tries to save her.
She hits the water and just immediately just stops.
She screams, and then she's here. He's not even wet. Like, he waited until she floated up near him and just grabbed her or something.
He did that that thing where you just kind of like push the water on the edge of the pool, hoping it'll like change the current.
Splashing from the other
Yeah.
side.
You're like, come on, it's so close.
That is so wild. And then he throws the rug over her. Oh my God! Could you imagine the paramedics coming? They'd be like, "Oh man, you murdered her! Like, we gotta
you
get the cops
drowned her.
involved. Like, we came here and she's got a rug over her head, and apparently drowned in front of a lot of people. Nobody like this is suspicious as fuck
We
right
did
now.
nothing.
Yeah, we're not touching her. This is a crime scene.
They were trying to fish her out of the pool with that big, like, leaf cleaning net.
I mean, picture what must have happened. She had to be there for a while. Like, you don't drown immediately. It takes several minutes.
Yeah.
She had to just be flopping around for several minutes. Everyone's just like, man, what are we going to do? I don't know. I mean, it's not even the deep end. She could just stand up if she tried. I know. I don't know what to do. And they're like, maybe they got him. They're like, hey, dude, we don't know what your wife's doing, but you should
check on your wife.
Us.
Like, yeah, she's gonna be mad. Like, if she's doing a whole thing and I interrupt her, she'll be pissed. So
they really should have given more information on that, or not had the whole party where they throw her in and everybody's just standing around. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but RRTNZ, your mama's so fat. She why'd you could have spelled fat. I think that'd been fine. Your mama's so fat. She outweighs the needs of the many. Your mama's so fat. When Legolas shot her, Gimli counted her as 2.
I like that one.
That's weird. Okay. Definitely has to do with everything we're talking about. Very much had to do with this. Thank you. That was very appropriate, RRTNZ.
I enjoyed it.
I did enjoy it. I like the randomness. It fits the movie. But anyway, she died. That was a rug. Not a blanket, a rug.
A rug.
Like, okay, something that you would just wipe your feet on when you come in the door so you don't get it all over the place.
He went to the door of the house and immediately looked down and went, that'll do.
Like, so you didn't even call 911? Because they
should have just left her in the pool.
There's no way she's been down so long. You're like, well, there's no surviving that.
Yeah, that's over.
My father keeps them fighting each other constantly.
Why don't they team up and overthrow him?
Team up? What does that mean?
How do they not know what the words team up mean?
Do you think in like 5 years from now, Flash is going to look back and be like, damn, I think that girl was into me?
Yeah, he's going to regret it.
Like right, she's taking his belt off right now.
Oh, yeah. No, she's all over him. Like, it gets worse.
He's like, you want to team up? Throw the pigskin around? And
how do these, because they have advanced technology, even though it looks like they don't because of the wings, they have very advanced technology, but they don't know what team up means. Like, they're supposed to believe that's what they were missing to overthrow Ming, is just the ability to work together as more than one.
They're like, wait, you mean help? Like, at the same time, we're both doing it?
So, like, we all want to take Ming down. So you're saying if we all tried at the same time?
If we line up and one at a time.
Yeah, one at a time and give him a break. We don't want to be dicks, right? Yeah. Give him if he gets tired or something.
Yeah, you gotta.
RRTNZ, I guess we got more jokes. If Chuck Norris was in Lord of the Rings, he could destroy the One Ring by throwing it into the fires of Mount Doom while he was still standing in the Shire. Why would he even need to do that? He's Chuck Norris. I feel like he could destroy it. He could just crush it, right?
Also, they held the council in Rivendell, bro. So, you know.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this, Red Eye knows his stuff. So apparently not. Or
yeah, it would have been Rivendell, which is closer. So unless he backtracked to the Shire, unless you're implying that he's Frodo.
They didn't have the ring in the Shire?
No, he had the ring in the Shire, but he didn't know like what it was until he went to Rivendell. So.
Oh, but Chuck Norris would have known because Chuck Norris.
I mean, okay, okay.
Chuck it. Literally, he would have chucked it.
Hey. Hey.
Judy Hopps. The bigger question is how a New York Jet player understands the benefit of cohesive team-ups. Ravens hype. That's a fact. He's a Jets player, so he should not know teamwork.
Accurate. Should be more concerned about contract extensions.
Oh, jeez.
Damn. Time.
I forgot what he said. What did he say right there? I'll get to it. I wish you could back up slower on this. Like, you just have to guess and hope it's not too far.
Okay. Don't they team up and overthrow him?
Yes, he's taking his pants
What
off.
does that mean?
Maybe I'll show you sometime.
Oh yeah, team up. I'll show you sometime. Like, okay, is that
Bro,
where
show
she
her
was
right
going
now.
with
You guys are in like a self-piloting. You
Well,
got time.
it, I mean, it sounds like he's talking about some freaky stuff right there with the team up. He'll show her a team up. Like,
With the New
usually
York
women
Jets.
aren't into that. Like, that's not what you should say on your first date with a woman. Like, oh man, how do you like double teams? You into that thing?
Base Ice with more good advice.
Yeah,
Don't bring a friend on your first date, guys.
Yeah, and yeah, don't do the Steven Seagal. Like, you can have me and my friend if you smash your hand onto a spike.
Yeah, that's hot.
Just concentrate hard and think to me. It's telepathy. Over. I was saved. I'm still alive.
Oh, thank God.
I love how he says over like it's a walkie-talkie.
Over.
Over. I mean, is it that you can only do one at a time? Like how walkie-talkies have the one way, like you can't listen and talk at the same time?
Oh man, I do really like that. That's exactly how I'm not to beat the Jets joke to death, but that's exactly how the quarterback of the Jets would use
Yeah.
telekinesis. Over 10-4.
I mean, they're thinking, yeah, they don't even need to use the lingo because I would imagine thoughts are more clear than that. So, I mean, that's why they use a lot of the lingo so you don't like mishear like E's and B's and D's and C's. Like they all sound
Right.
alike. But
Right.
he's a Jets quarterback. Oh, we got more jokes about Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris can simply walk into Mordor. If Chuck Norris put on the One Ring, Sauron and all of Mordor would throw themselves into the volcano.
Not
Oh,
as good as the last one. Not as good as the last one.
I like the first one. The can
First
just
one was
walk into
good.
Mordor.
Yeah, I like that.
Like if you're not as into it as me, like I need to see that recently. I haven't seen it since they first came out.
The Lord of the Rings?
Yeah,
Bro, that's a yearly watch for me.
I remember thinking they were good or something, but I don't know much about them.
They're real good.
Okay, I believe you.
Someone's coming. We've got to stop thinking to each other.
You gotta stop thinking to each other.
Like the one thing you should be able to do discreetly that somebody can walk in and won't know is thinking, right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing, right? You should be able to do that secretly.
You would hope. You would hope.
Like, oh man, I can't think. They'll see I'm thinking and they'll know something's up. And she's already suspicious. Like, are you thinking of someone right now?
What was that? The Crowded Room. Is that what it was? Yeah, Crowded Room. Is that Tom Holland? It's like an Apple TV show. Oh, it's your thoughts. Everybody can hear your thoughts all the time.
That sounds terrible.
So like they live in a village and you could just constantly hear like the train of thought around everybody constantly.
So everyone can hear that or just him?
Everybody. Like everybody can hear everybody else's thoughts.
Oh, that would be awful.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty cool show.
I feel like everyone would hate each other.
They all you had to like consistently think something super default and mundane.
I would leave that town. Like that sounds like just an awful place to be.
Well, I think they were like I only watched a few episodes of it because I was in Toronto like visiting relatives, then I just stopped watching it. But I think they're on like a planet and like somebody's ship crashes on their planet. It's a weird sci-fi show, but anyways, it was pretty interesting.
Odd. Sounds awful. I mean, sounds like it could be an entertaining show, but awful scenario.
Yeah, for sure.
Where does this come from? She's a travel agent. Why is she doing flips? And what kind of shot is that? Why do they do that thing that's you see in movies where they like shove the gun out before shooting? Like that's gonna.
It's how it goes faster that way.
I mean, it's a laser. Like I don't think that's how light speed works, but oh well.
Light speed plus a shove.
Oh my god! So now they're going faster than light. That's
yeah,
insane.
faster than light. It gets there just a little bit.
You guys are just so terrible. She just takes him out
With a chest chop.
So that reminds me of like Star Wars, which oddly enough, Star Wars I found out started off as George Lucas wanting to do like a Flash Gordon like thing. Obviously not the movie because this movie came out later, but you know they had the original Flash Gordon.
Yeah,
like the serials and all that. So that was actually what Star Wars started off as.
Oh.
George Lucas wanted to do like a Flash Gordon or a Flash Gordon like thing, and it became Star Wars. Which
I mean,
this
made the
later
right
on
choice.
too, it gets even more like Stormtrooper, like they're just so stupid.
Oh yeah.
In shittest timeline, Chuck Norris is Steven Seagal. How dare you, sir? There is no timeline where somebody that magnificent would become someone that terrible.
Yeah, that's impossible.
Never. No timeline.
I am now
For-
of age,
yeah.
Green Father. I ask for the test of manhood.
So the test of manhood is just stick your arm in a hole and hope this thing doesn't kill you. You failed the test. Like, what kind of test is this? And they have green
man.
blood here. So these people have green blood?
Not a man. Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know if that means he's not a man, but that means he's got to die. Because I guess it's so painful.
Or it's, yeah, I can't remember exactly if it was
Well, it
like
says-
poisonous or something. Or
Yeah,
venomous.
he says you're going to die, and you'll go mad with pain beforehand.
Hold him.
So he, like, begs them to kill them so they don't have to suffer before they die. But
Jesus.
that's the test of manhood. Stick your arm in these holes and just hope that doesn't happen.
That's like those fire ant gloves.
I don't want to know what that is. It sounds terrible.
Just gloves full of these ants, and
yeah. Okay,
that's exactly
what it sounds like.
exactly what it is. Yeah,
Sounds terrible.
yeah, it is.
But that's not even a test for him. That's just, is the thing there or not? Like, that's all that test is.
Yeah. Did you approach it from the side where it could stab you, or from the not stabby side?
Well, that's the thing, is they don't know where inside the thing it is. So it's just random luck.
Reverse whack-a-mole.
Now that's the Arnold lady.
Your lover, Barin, is harboring Gordon in Aboria, is he not?
Like, it's amazing they guess that. Yeah, they hide Gordon there, and they just know. There's no investigation. They just know that's where he is. Her plan worked terribly. They don't
Also,
show us how he finds out. He's just like, I know he's there.
This is definitely a kink for that torturer. Look at that leg pop, the little booty popped out,
Oh,
front
yeah, she
leg
loves
leaning
this.
forward. She's into this.
We see her later, and man, she's got some eyes on her.
Should we stop the torture?
No.
He's such a dick. That's the dad. Yeah, just keep torturing her. We already know everything. He wants a signed confession or something. I don't know why, but okay. Yeah, no, keep torturing her. We already know what we need to know. Like, they know what they need before they even torture her. It
Yeah.
really makes no sense why any of
It's
this
just
is
for
even
fun.
happening.
Execute her.
Oh, too kind. 1 year in a cabin of ice will cool her blood.
That seems like better than killing, right? A year in a cold cave.
It's in a cold place. Yeah,
Yeah. Mark Ivy, Dizzy Face. You damn right, Dizzy Face.
that's right.
Yeah, so there he says, should I kill her? And he's like, nah, that's too nice. Just put her somewhere cold for a while. Okay.
God, I always love that bad guy mistake.
Oh, they
like,
make
you know
those
what?
mistakes a lot.
I won't kill you. I'm actually going to do something worse. And it's like, just kill him.
Well,
I'm just
that's
going to
his-
save everybody trouble.
That's his daughter, so I could kind of see it, except they don't really ever show that he cares at all.
Yeah,
about
no,
her.
he doesn't. He doesn't.
So that's why they let us escape. Clyde decided wiped out your memory.
This whole thing is insane. Now they're just flying back. We don't know how they go from flying away on that little flying motorcycle to now just flying back with them like bros.
It's a great, like, if I don't do drugs, but if I did drugs, I feel like this is what it would be like.
It's so insane. Yeah.
It's so bizarre.
They're just flying back with him. I guess they're all friends now or something. And I guess taking his memories didn't work because he was thinking about Einstein, is what he says. Like, so much of nonsense. You're just not supposed to think about. Just fucking go with it, guys. Come on, just go
God
with
damn
it.
it,
Just go with it.
Einstein brought him back.
He was thinking about Einstein so hard that they couldn't take his memories.
God, I didn't think he would think about that guy.
It's so odd. Oh, I really
The
held it there
beast
for a while.
lies somewhere in the stump. Choose a passage.
No way.
Coward.
Let's do it.
Okay, I do believe that. That is realistic. You get two stupid guys together,
Oh,
proving their manhood.
100%.
Stick my arm in there and die? Fuck you, coward. Oh, let's do this, bro. You're on. You're on. They do like a Russian roulette thing with this. It's like they're just going to keep sticking their arms until they get bit.
That's how I cracked my sternum snowboarding. So my brother and I our IQ plummets when we hang out together. And literally, he like had been snowboarding for years before I ever tried to get into it. And of course, like shift hill 1. He's like, I can race you down the hill, and I was like, I bet I can go faster than you. I didn't even know how to stop. I just knew how to point it downhill.
You don't need to stop if you're trying to go fast.
That was my thought, and I was like, I'll figure out the stopping part later. And no, I did this like whip forward and hit my chest on my walkie-talkie in my pocket, and oh god, dude, it hurt so bad.
You said you broke your sternum. That's
yeah, right in the little middle bit cracked.
Oh, right in the center.
Right in the center. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah.
That protects your heart, so it's kind of useful. Armando Limon, Max von Sydow as Ming the Kink. It's more of his daughter that's got the weird kinks. But yeah, they do this weird. It's not clear if this is supposed to ever end, where they're sticking their arms in the holes. Is it just go till somebody dies?
I think that's the plan.
Must be my lucky day.
But then they make Gordon go twice in a row.
God! Tricked you, Baron!
Oh, he got him though. It was a trick. He just leaves.
I love the way he says that. Tricked you, Baron.
Yeah, he tricks him, and then just like, okay, I'm gonna leave then. Like, you didn't have to do any of that. You could have just jumped off.
You
the
could have
left.
left.
Why go through any of that just to bail? Okay. Gotta eat up time somehow. Yeah, we don't know what any of that is.
None of that.
I don't know if that's the forest, if that's a monster in the forest, or what the hell that is. And he has a gun. He's got a laser gun. So why are we doing the sword thing?
Oh, that's a good point.
Like what? Like he took his sword for a second, and then but they had guns, so it shouldn't have mattered.
This is some fire swamp level stuff right here.
And why does this thing just like let him go? Because it like comes back up after he shoots him. And, like comes back up. He's like, I was just joking, man. And then like
he's like, hey, chill.
Robert Denker, even with all the countless atrocities Ming has committed, he is still not as despicable as Steven Seagal. Does anyone disagree with that? Because I don't. I think that's 100% true.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think you can get worse than Seagal. That's just a fact.
This is one grave you won't be returning from.
Oh, the bird people. Apparently they have guns too, so...
Yeah, why the whole sword thing at all?
The whole first half of the movie, like, they didn't have guns, so... The whole dynamic is now changed.
They all left them at home. Or maybe they all simultaneously invented guns, just coincidentally at the same time. Yeah.
It just happened today.
Like, oh, snap.
This is a busy day, so...
You made guns, we made guns. Oh, my God.
Yeah. The same day the guy comes from Earth and he meets the lady and they fall in love and just everything just happened today. It's a very busy day.
So American. We invented guns today and we discovered football.
Fuck
this is a good day.
This is the most America day ever.
So good.
No prince of Mungo taken captive shall be offered for ransom without first being given the right of trial by combat.
I love and hate this. I love just the stupidity of it. So the green people with the trees, he's their prince, and the guy with the beards, they all have princes or something. And apparently there's a law where if you kidnap a prince to hold him for ransom, they can fight somebody to get out of it. Like, that is such an insane law.
It happens enough that they wrote a law about it.
Well, how about the law where you don't have your own people fight each other? Because it's Ming's law, and these are like Ming's people, like his princes, like because they each run a moon, like they have their own moon, I guess.
Right.
How about they just don't go to war with each other? And I also hate the whole trial by combat. That is such a cop-out.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
I hated that in John Wick 5 or 4. Sorry, John Wick 4. Where it's like, well, everyone's been trying to kill you, but you could just challenge the guy to a fight just one-on-one. I mean, should have just done that in the first place.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sometimes I forget those movies have any kind of plot.
They're just, you can tell like every movie is made where they had no idea where they were going from the previous, almost Resident Evil, but very...
Yeah. God, but so much better.
So much better, yeah. Like, the action makes up for it. You're like, none of this story makes sense, but...
Dude, Donnie, not to go off the rails, but Donnie Yen is a blind assassin in the latest one.
Yeah. I like
awesome.
that, but I don't like how you build up John Wick to be, like, the most unstoppable person ever, and that guy's, like, right there with him. Like, you kind of build up a guy, then, like, oh, yeah, there's other people who's just about as good.
Just about, but not as.
Well, I mean, also, he's blind. Like, if he wasn't blind, would he be way better?
Probably, yeah. Yeah. I just like that he used like the little motion sensor door like beeps and stuff to
Oh, he
find
uses
people.
everything,
Oh,
yeah.
it's so cool.
But he also dies. He gets killed by that girl at the end in like the post credits. Like it's kind of silly. Like he built him up to be unstoppable too, and then he just gets stopped by some nobody chick.
In the post, oh, maybe I missed that.
Yeah. The guy's daughter. So like the Asian guy.
Yeah.
Remember he says like she's gonna come for him. Well, she does in like the post credits. Kills him.
Oh, I gotta
She's
watch
getting
that.
revenge for that. So I mean, it makes sense that she'd come after him, but it's like, why do you build these people up just to kill them off so weirdly?
Who do you choose to fight?
Him. This place is a lunatic asylum.
Yeah, he's right. You get to choose who you
Yeah.
want to fight.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest part. Like, do you have an old lady here? Like, who's the oldest lady you have? I will fight her.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd fight her every time.
Yeah, like, why would you fight someone who's like physically capable? It just doesn't make
Boy,
sense.
have I got some crazy stories to tell you.
Save him for our kids.
Oh my god. 6 hours. We're 6 hours into knowing
6
each other.
hours, and they're already having planning kids. My God.
Crazy.
Save it for our kids. Well, I do like the parties. Like, I don't want to hear your stories, lady. Look, I know you got lots of stories. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Tell
I
it
got
to
other
the
things
kids.
going on.
I'm gonna be out on the road a lot, you know, with floozies and hotels. Like, yeah, tell it to the kids. Who cares?
Yeah.
To the death!
Oh, you know he's the bad guy because he doesn't shake the hand. Like, this isn't a boxing match. Like, one of you's supposed to die. There's really no need for sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Fight to the death.
Fight for the do dirty tricks.
You can do it.
Then he saves his life.
Madness!
Yeah, that's madness.
Madness.
He saves. He's gonna fall. Gordon should win, and then he saves the guys. Like, no, now you guys got to fight again. If
Bro,
you're gonna
this
keep
is the
saving
law.
his, if you're gonna keep saving his life, this is never gonna end until you die.
We're gonna go back to that little hole mound. We're gonna keep sticking our arm in it.
Yeah, now you got to go back there. Like, come on.
You will surrender these fugitives at once, or the Imperial fleet will blast your kingdom to atoms.
They talk about blowing things to atoms a lot. They don't ever really show what that means. 2025 remake. Seagal as Ming and Schneider as Flash. I'd watch it.
Oh yeah,
I would 100% watch it.
that would get a sequel.
I would love to see Schneider versus Seagal. Realize James Bond and Blofeld are in this movie. Or Blofeld? I don't know. Who's Blofeld?
I don't know.
But he's definitely in it.
Oh, Ernest Stavro Blofeld, the James Bond villain.
Oh, wow. So they're like a remake. Was he a villain for Timothy Dalton's Bond?
Yeah, he did. What is his name? The like who Dr. Evil's based off of. Sitting in a chair with the cat, bald.
I don't know.
I forget his.
Well, there you go.
That's
think
cool.
he-
I didn't know that.
I think Dalton was Bond right before Brosnan, right?
Yeah,
Because that was my Bond. That's the one I grew up with, so.
yeah. Pierce came after.
Tackles him onto the spike, killing him. So that guy dies very anticlimactically. Like, they build him up to be one of the main guys, and he just gets tackled to death. His eye pops out like Judge from, what was it, Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh yeah. That's creepy.
And the tongue, like, I don't know if this is supposed to be some different species that we never see. Okay.
Oh, Donald Pleasance. That's right. That's the actor. Character is the Ernest Stavro Blofeld.
That sounds like a character name.
It's me.
Good mate.
You blow us to atoms.
More Adams.
though.
Why aren't I going with them?
I've got other plans for you. What if I granted you a kingdom?
You're crazy.
Oh, dude. So
Take it. That's a good deal.
he was going to save the Earth and make him a king.
Done.
Yeah, I mean, I would absolutely take that.
Yeah. Better
That's
than
like a
being a
no-brainer,
Jets
like-
player.
Yeah, go back to the Jets. Have another 4-12 season.
Huge
Fuck that.
downgrade, bro.
Who better than you to rule a kingdom?
Okay, I can think of lots
A
of people
lot
better
of
than him.
most people.
Like, just say names, just random names, and I'm sure they belong to people.
I think he could spin around in this one room you're already in and just point. And if
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
him, it's probably a better option.
Close your eyes and spin till you get dizzy. And yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Twitch 307. This summer, Samuel L. Jackson is James Bond. I would watch the shit out of that.
Hell yeah.
I would absolutely watch that. There's not a lot of characters I wouldn't watch Samuel L. Jackson play, especially if he's doing his whole Jules from Pulp Fiction persona.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
That would be amazing. Misquoting the Bible left and right, killing everybody. That would just be awesome.
Right?
I'd be all about it.
You'd call off the attack?
I could.
Everyone would be saved?
They won't be quite the human beings you remember.
You mean slaves?
They'll be satisfied with less.
Okay, good. Yeah, these all seem like positives. They're not slaves. They're just satisfied with less.
Yeah, that's a good rebrand right there.
I think everybody could use that. Like, everyone just needs so much. Like, this is an improvement. I think he screwed the Earth by not taking this. I really do.
You heard it here.
Yeah, I think Ming. I think we got to bring Ming back.
What about Dale?
We have decided to marry her.
I don't get how he says we have decided to marry her. Who's we? We never get an answer to that. As far as I know, there's no other people that he's supposed to be, unless it was supposed to be in the sequel that never happened. But
yeah, they do set up a few things. Like at the end of this one, you see that hand reach for the ring.
Yeah,
like they have a
and
bunch
the
of little sequel plans that just don't pan out.
And damn, like they're already engaged. She has known him for even less time than she knew Flash, and they're gonna have kids already.
Yeah, they're already gonna have kids.
Man,
you gotta one up that. He's like, oh, I'm gonna divorce her then. End of the day, getting a divorce. Didn't work out.
Divorcing her.
I mean, either one. 6 hours, you get married. What, 8 hours, you have a kid. 12
Flash
hours,
never
you get divorced.
married her. They never proposed. It's let's have kids. So.
Oh yeah, so some baby daddy stuff.
Yeah.
You really prefer death to a kingdom? I'm disappointed.
Leave the Earthling here to his doom.
Yeah, just leave him here. Yeah, he's gonna blow him up. Yeah, that you screwed up, bro. You're gonna have a kingdom, and now everyone on Earth and you is gonna die. Be blown into atoms.
Yeah, take the deal, bro.
God, that's not a tough deal.
No.
Although he's
10 out of 10 times.
He does not make good decisions.
He makes really bad contracts, yeah.
Obviously like a little model.
Yeah, it's cute.
If they didn't keep it on it so long, it wouldn't be so obvious, but they really hold this explosion, like firework explosion, for a long time. That's super
very big
obvious.
sparks.
And like you can see like little pieces of plastic start moving around like plastic.
Yeah.
But luckily for him, there's a right there. A motorcycle flying coast. I don't even know what they call those. Little flying
skidoo? Airdo?
An airdo. That just happens to be right there, and you can start it easy and just take off. Like, wow, the keys were already in it. It was already running. That is so convenient.
It's very nice.
Flash, Gordon, to Voltan.
Did you know these wing people have radios on them?
I don't think they knew. Look how confused they are. They're like, what the shit is that?
Yeah, and how does he know that they're on even the same frequency and all of this? This is amazing. Like, this is...
Why can't you just think to each other?
Yeah, they should be able to think to each other. Like, none of the...
Also, he says over in his thoughts, but not over on an actual radio. That's insane.
Most people don't say over in my experience on radios, but who knows?
Yeah.
This movie plays by its own rules anyways.
It really does. I think each individual scene is just written by a different person who didn't look at the previous scene.
Yeah, and whoever wrote this scene said, chicks. I don't know, fucking pillow fights probably. That's what chicks do.
That's how they fight.
Have a pillow fight.
I'm going to be...
It's supposed to be a legitimate fight. This is... I want to say this is the most accurate scene, though, in this entire movie. Like, women are going to fight, obviously a pillow fight.
Obviously, pillows. Yeah.
And then they have that moment where they get really close and they just start to stare in each other's eyes, but then somebody walks in. But we all knew where it was going. Idiot had to walk in. Ruined everything.
Ruined it for the rest of us.
It's deadly poison. Drop this into his glass tonight. I can't, Aura. I gave your father my word of honor. What word? To try and be a good wife.
The
Yeah,
word of
that's
honor of a travel agent.
That's to Ming. She gave him her word that she'll be a good wife. The guy who's gonna murder the entire planet of Earth.
And force her to marry him.
Force her to marry him. She promised she'll be a good wife. And he's gonna kill the guy who's gonna have her kids, I guess. And it's so good. She does the most, oh God, the most womanly, passive-aggressive.
My father has never kept a vow in his life. Keeping our word is one of the things that make us better than you.
God, I love that line.
Oh,
That
that's
is
so
such
catty.
That is such a woman. Yeah, I could lie to the mass murderer, but keeping our words is what makes us better than you people.
Yeah, for real.
God, I love that. That is such a passive-aggressive woman thing to do. Very accurate. Hey, I make fun of the guys with the sticking your arm in the thing. We would definitely do that.
Yeah.
Women would definitely do this. Yeah, so this is like 90% of his role through the rest of the movie is him just flying at the building.
So presumably this is when he just left.
Probably.
Yeah.
There's a little bit. He's flying at the place. Yeah, the Queen. So we're like, we forgive it because every time we see him, they start playing Queen. And like, all right, we'll play more of the song so you don't really care that he's not doing anything.
I mean, I don't.
Okay. Apparently that was part of their plan.
Oh, Dad! Our trap play worked! They'll follow me for sure!
So that's their plan. You're going to fly up real close, and they're just going to try and light you up, and they're going to hit you a bunch with their laser guns.
It worked. They had lasers.
Yeah, they shot his little thing a bunch, too. Like, it was too long to show the whole thing, but he should have died. Like, they shot the shit out of his little speeder thing. But, yeah, that's their plan. Yeah, great plan, man. That was a sick plan.
You nailed it. That was a good plan.
Great plan.
Fire capacitors.
And they're going after him, so they shoot the cloud.
What did that cloud ever do?
I guess whoever wrote this movie has never flown a plane before. Like, clouds aren't just things that you're in. Like, it's basically just a foggy area. You're not hiding in the cloud. I don't know why they're shooting the cloud. I don't know that he ever went in that cloud, but fuck that cloud.
The cloud had his hands up.
Yeah, Cloud had his hands up.
Fire!
And their plan is stupid, too. We're just going to fly at it, and they're just going to take a ton of us out. Why not sneak up from behind while shooting the cloud? They come from, like, the front, where the cloud is. The tactics are just awful.
You would think the benefit of being small and mobile is that you could, not all fly in a big flock slowly and just straight forward.
Stay nice and spread out so they can very easily see you and get taken out slowly.
And don't shoot him.
He has wings. He can fly. Why is he struggling to climb this? This guy struggles to climb this really hard. Like, we don't know. He can fly. Fly up there, bro.
These damn wings.
Get shot. He just decides, nah, I'm going to climb now. And I'm going to struggle to climb.
That's like a pigeon. Like, when I lived in New York, dude, pigeons, they can fly. And you watch them just wait at intersections for the crosswalk to change so they can walk across streets. It's absolutely mind-boggling.
They are weird.
Pigeons are bizarre.
They try and make it seem like they're trying to get ran over, but then they always fly away at the last second.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that.
And the head bobs every step. I don't, is the head connected to the leg? It's so weird.
The rabbits are the exact opposite. They're like, all right, I'll wait by the side. I'll wait till you pass. And then they, like, run under your tire. Like,
yeah, they're like, just kidding, I want to die.
They are the exact opposite. I don't know why rabbits are like that. Like, I don't want to run over a rabbit, but they decide, fuck it, I'm sprinting now. I can make it.
Space Ice just takes rabbits out.
Apparently, yeah. So I've got PETA up my ass now. That's like their whole plan, but look how small of an explosion that was.
Great plan.
I don't know
That's almost as good as the
huge.
Fly right at him and get shot a bunch plan.
Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like, oh, that's how they get in, but they have the door, like, you can see it in the background. The door is open. A bunch of their guys come out the door. That leads to the exact same place. So they're opening a hole right next to the door. So,
Hey, but they got in.
yeah, and they're very proud of it. This guy is super proud of that hole.
Pick that up, would you?
I love this because he goes down to pick it up, and he's down there for I counted
while.
5 seconds. And when she goes down, the thing is behind him. Look, he's not even close to picking it up. He has no idea where that thing is. That thing
It's
you
like,
can see.
it's like on this costume. I can't see shit out of it.
Yeah, it's behind him. Who knows how long he's going to be down there?
It's probably he's probably down there because he's wearing that mask. He's like, fucking, I can't.
Yeah, he was like, oh shit, this is bad.
It's below me. I got to crawl around and just sort of feel.
I can't admit that I have no idea where this is, and it's going to be super embarrassing, but I also can't find it. Oh my God. I really hope she takes these things out of her pants and just stabs me to death. Please,
Just
please
put
do
me out of
that.
my misery.
This is so embarrassing. I can't admit what's actually happening. But yeah, it's behind him. He was never going to get that.
This is it, Zarkov.
And who wrote "Long Live Flash" on whose graffiti is that? They got caught. Now it says "Long Live Flash."
That happened
Graffiti
fast.
next to them.
This is the overthrow of a whole planet, a relationship, a rebellion in like 10 hours.
Yeah, this has not been very long, and people are already graffitiing the prison. You would think it was someone who was there before.
Yeah, that's what you would assume.
Although I don't know how they would do it. I mean, were they not tied up like this? Blake Reckley, when does Flash snatch every MFer's birthday? Oh, don't worry, it's coming. He's gonna snatch them all. He's gonna snatch them all.
I've changed the code.
I've changed too, Aura.
And I've changed too.
Like,
What?
they've all changed as people, too. This is, like I said, this is
Wow,
a
we're all-
magical day.
we're all
This is a
growing.
Neil Breen magical day. They found a giant mushroom, so now it's a magical day.
That's right.
Yeah, so he's changed, she's changed, everybody's changed. They Rocky Ford this entire thing.
We invented guns, football.
This has been a magical 3 hours.
What a good day.
I wish they would tell us what time it is, because it was 8:40 when the guy woke up.
No. Yeah, let's get one more time check. Like, is it noon yet?
Because he said 11 days, but there's no way there's been multiple days here. They haven't gone to sleep or anything. They've just...
Will you marry me?
I don't know. We'll try.
That's a no, man.
Yeah, it's a no.
If you ask a woman to marry you and she says, I don't know, we'll try. She's like, she wants to say no, but she doesn't want it to be awkward.
She's like, bro, you proposed on the Jumbotron, and I'm not a total asshole, so I'm going to shake my head now.
Yeah.
But in the parking lot, I'm going to have a different answer.
Oh, yeah. Whenever you see him say no on those Jumbotrons, those are all fake.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are all staged.
There's no way in hell.
They're going to say yes and then be like, yeah, no, though. But
Yeah,
really,
that's
no.
not happening.
I just didn't want to make a whole thing about it. But
Jumbotrons are not legally binding.
Oh, yeah, so... Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Yeah, they have the... I almost brought it up on the last thing. Oh, see if I can go back to it. I know exactly what you're referencing. Oh, who knows if I can find it. The Greatest American Hero. You guys remember that? It was a TV show that didn't last super long, but the guy on the our right, their left, his shirt looks like the Greatest American Hero logo. It was about a guy who found a suit, and like the suit had magical powers, and so he was kind of like Superman
Oh
when
my
he wore
gosh,
the
this
suit.
guy looks... Yeah, okay, I just looked it up. It's from the 80s, too.
Yeah, it's the logo on the. It was a red suit, and like, but he
Yep.
lost the instructions, so like the joke was every time he'd fly, he'd crash because he didn't know how to land. But yeah, I was thinking that too. I just got distracted. Thank you, Mr. Horace, for reminding me.
That sounds great.
Thing about that is, I think the guy, his name was supposed to be John Hinckley, the star, like the character.
It's
but-
Ralph Hinckley.
Yes, so it was gonna premiere like the day after the other John Hinckley shot Reagan, so they had to like change his name at the last minute. Like, what are the odds? The guy that shot Reagan, he's now the star of this.
Oh, can you imagine? Your show's about to premiere, you're all stoked, and you're like, wait, who shot Reagan? What the fuck?
There, no fucking way. That's
No
his
way.
Name. There is no way that's his name. Bush pan down. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. Flash Gordon versus Ric Flair. Oh, that's a tough one. The Nature Boy.
I'm going Ric Flair.
I mean, Ric Flair probably still wrestles. Like, dude wrestled into like his 90s. I don't know how old he is, but he looked old my entire life.
Yeah, he's
Like,
76.
He looked old in the 90s, and that was, what, 30-something years ago? So he's just one of those people that always looked old. He must have been in his 30s or 40s then. Damn.
Yeah.
Changed too, Aura.
And I've changed too.
Okay, yeah, so
Oh, good.
Will you marry me?
I don't know. We'll try.
I'll always love that. I don't know. We'll try. I love how they have the same wedding music we do, but they do it with electric guitar.
Because it's just cooler than us.
It just, yeah, it's badass now. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Attention all wedding guests. There is no cause for alarm.
So, like, if you go over the PA and just say there's no cause for alarm, that's just going to make everyone alarmed.
Yeah.
Because if you just do that during the wedding ceremony, yeah, people are going to be like, what the okay. Oh, yeah, to impress Jodie Foster, yeah. He did it to impress Jodie Foster. I think I talked about this before. He has a YouTube channel where he plays the guitar. Like, he's out now.
Wait, who?
Other John Hinckley.
Oh, really?
Tried to kill Reagan. Yeah, he's out now. He has a YouTube channel where he plays guitar with his shirt off.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me about this.
It's bizarre.
Do you subscribe?
Of course, yeah. No.
Yeah, good.
It's insane. Just the world we live in where
God, it's so weird.
Presidential assassin has a YouTube channel where he plays the guitar.
And he's like, here's what I ate for breakfast. You're like,
I
cool,
haven't
bro.
really watched much. I found most of the comments are turned off. That's what I was really there for. I want to see what the comments said. But he turned them off, which is
not surprising.
Not surprising, but also disappointing. Very disappointing. He's going to save every one of us, but this is his role until the very, very end. I guess they must have filmed earlier, or maybe there was a different part. But yeah, this is what he does for a long time.
Freeze! The bloody bastards!
Yeah, this is the lady. So sneaking up on her, who has 180-degree vision, has got to be difficult. Like, my God, those eyes are so far apart. So distracting. Speaking of rabbits, like, she can see everything. How did they sneak up on her? It makes no sense.
God, that's funny.
But look at that. Like, that's creepy. Almost like, it seems like something that, remember the old, like the original, like Aeon Flux on MTV with that really off-putting animation? She looks like she would fit right there. I couldn't watch it because it just looks so off-putting.
Oh, yes. No, I do remember this show.
She could be a character on that. This is the worst it looks. She's in other things where it's not quite as...
Yeah, they really should have filmed her from the front.
Yeah. Yeah, so apparently all those guys, if you just take the eyes off of, or the glasses really, off one of them, they all die. So, wow, this just kind of wraps itself up. This must have been when they're like, well, like Flash Gordon was supposed to do this, but he walked off, so we just got to wrap this shit up somehow.
Yeah,
so,
just keep going.
I don't know, just take the glasses off and they'll all die since he can't really do anything.
I would hate to be one of these guys trying to sleep. You roll, especially if you like roll a lot and you sleep, you just kill yourself and your friends.
They also remind me of Twisted Pair from Neil Breen. Remember like the guys sitting in the chair, almost like they're in Moonwalker?
Oh, yeah. That was so weird. And it was just in that like 2 scenes. And then they all start getting up for, yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah, so what they remind me of. Yeah, they should have shot her in the first place because she had a fire ring. She had like a Captain Planet fire ring.
The best ring.
Yeah, that is the best ring. Like
Heart
one.
Bullshit ring.
Yeah.
That's the ring that Captain Planet offers when he thought less kids were showing up.
Yeah.
And he's like, you get fire, you get water, earth, wind, that's badass. And then he's like, oh shit, there's one more.
Yeah.
Heart?
You can talk to monkeys.
Yeah, the monkeys are really going to dig you, bro.
I want to talk to monkeys.
They're going to make fire volcanoes over here, and you just like get along with dolphins and stuff.
But really, it's just like the Popeye and gummy bears. We're just call Captain Planet at the beginning. We know he's coming at the very end. He's
always going to figure it out.
He just shows up and just instantly just.
It's not like he has a day job. You're not pulling him away from anything. He's waiting to be rescuing the planet.
do it at the very beginning. Just, all right, Captain Planet, come solve this. And he'll solve it right away. You won't have to get
Immediately.
close.
He's not even mad.
Like the Power Rangers, like when they do that thing too, like just become the main thing at the very beginning. Like, come on, guys, stop
That's
wasting
every
time.
one of those shows. Like we got to fight small,
Yep.
and then we get our butt kicked, and then we win a little bit, and then you get big, and then we have to get in our thing so we get big, and then we can beat you.
It's yeah. So they start off as teenagers, then they become the Power Rangers, and then they get into the
mech
robots. And
yeah.
After they get the robots, then do they turn into the thing, or is it all at the same time?
Well, so sometimes they get in like their individual robots, and then that's never worked ever. Yeah. In the history of the show, when they're all their own robots, it's never worked.
Has it ever worked where they didn't go to the very end? Like, has it ever worked? Ever?
They just like solved it early. No.
Yeah, before they become the big mega thing.
Not a single time.
Mortal 486. Do you have a dog? If so, name and breed. Oh man, that's a tough one. Yeah, I have a dog. The name and breed. I want to say it's like half Chihuahua, half wiener dog.
Oh my god, you got a little dog.
Yeah, the name is Frida. So
Frida.
After the painter, don't ask. Yeah, I don't know.
I have.
You got a dog?
I do. I have a pit bull cattle dog mix named Stella.
Oh damn, pit bull. Damn. Okay. All right.
Yeah, she's great. She's an old lady though. She's 12.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Not sure where that came from, but yeah, there we go. Know a little bit about the dogs now. This is the Stormtrooper thing. They are so stupid. One, that scream is wild. Like, what kind of scream was that?
That scream's amazing.
But when he comes out, he's just like staring at the wall like there's some sort of painting or something, an interesting painting, but there's nothing on the wall. I think I do it slower and like, what is he staring at? Something on that wall. Like, what is he looking at?
It's like, oh, there's a smudge.
This keeps happening. They keep like looking away from him for absolutely no reason. So obviously okay, this guy's coming out of the elevator. Just like, I ain't looking that way. Don't worry. There's a dead body back there, but who cares about that shit? No,
it's the only thing that's not gray in the hall, but we're going to not look at it.
And then these two are setting up a tripod to face at the elevator where this guy's coming out of. Why are they doing that? It's like, it's usually a wall, sometimes an elevator when somebody's leaving. Why are they setting that up? Nobody's looking where the dead bodies are.
Perfect strategy.
Why have him come out in this? Even if he went straight, it would have made more sense than like, fuck that. Like, he's already turning before he comes out. He's like, nope, definitely ain't looking over there. Him, and then they run into the elevator where the gun's pointing.
God, that's some, yeah.
This guy's playing on like super easy mode. Like, it's like if a video game was like, do you have like retard mode for me or something? I'm really bad at this. I need them to just run in front of my gun. And that's what they're doing.
You're just walking, and the damage is irrelevant. They're like, you can keep shooting me, but my character heals faster than you can damage me, so it's...
Well, they're refusing to even look at him. They're like, I ain't looking at you. And then he shoots one. They're like, I know. We're just going to run in front of the gun and stand here. Like, why would you ditch the gun to go stand where it's pointed? God. Yeah. Apparently that didn't work, though. Apparently they lost.
Damn.
How did Ming ever come to power? How? These are his people. It was just a bluff. I think he came to power.
It was a bluff. It was
all in a bluff.
Bluff.
He's like, look at these guys. They're pretty tough. And they're like, I don't know. He said they're tough. Well, yeah, well, we don't want to fight them. He said they're tough.
Yeah, look at them. They're all wearing the same outfit. They're clearly organized.
Apparently, if you shoot them, they just run the other way and will never come to each other's aid. This is wild. Why are they? I still want to know why they're setting up this tripod to blow up the elevator, their own elevator.
Yeah, we don't know.
Some questions don't have answers.
Do you, Ming the Merciless, take this earthling to be your empress of the hour? You promise to use her as you will, not to blast her into space? Until such time as you grow weary of her.
Yeah, so I'm starting to like Ming, okay? These are his wedding vows. Just a whole bunch of fuck yous to her are the wedding vows.
So use her as you seem fit.
Yeah, until you're done with her, then you can blast her into space. Like, it was his woman of the hour, is what he said.
Yeah, of the hour.
Of the hour. He's like, yeah, sure, okay.
Sweet.
Why even go through the whole marriage thing? Like, does she get half his stuff? Which actually does
That's
come
a
up
great
later
question.
for me. Only
Yeah.
for me. I'm apparently the only person that comes up to later. See, that's him doing more of that.
Still in there.
See, now they're giving us more of the Queen while he's just not doing anything because he left. But I was like, okay, well, we got more from Freddie Mercury, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take as much Freddie Mercury as you'll give me.
Agreed.
And that's how he ends up winning. This guy is Launchpad McQuack right now. Every time he flies a plane, he crashes. And it works out great for him.
Well, second time worked out pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, first one got him here. I mean,
That's true. That's true. He could have been a king with his own place.
But that's his own fault. Yeah, he turned that down for some reason. My God.
It is impressive, though.
I mean, yeah, the first time, they should have died in that first time. Like, there's no reason they should have survived. Landed nice and softly into that guy's house. And now, why does it have this spike on it?
And that stayed intact when you ran into... Well, the wall looks like it's made of foam, but...
But that doesn't seem aerodynamic at all. Like, what's the purpose of that other than to stab somebody? Well,
That's probably the only purpose. Stab people.
Somebody leaves, like, just walks off set. I guess you just make it work. I mean, now it does make sense, right? That he just left. Like, look at this final battle. He just crashes into it.
Yeah, they're like, the ship kills him? Like, we didn't have any footage of him fighting Ming, so...
We got a lot of footage of him in the ship, though, so let's stretch this.
So much.
How long can we stretch this out? Oh, he's got green blood? Okay, is he supposed to be one of the green people? Is he from there?
He's like a different... Yeah, we don't know.
Because that would be like the chlorophyll like plants have. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if there's a thing to that. I really doubt it.
No, definitely not.
I think chlorophyll is why plants are green.
I think you're giving him far too much credit.
That's where the photosynthesis takes place. So it's kind of like hemoglobin's role, but for plants.
There you go. He's a plant. He's a plant.
He's a plant. Solving mysteries, 45 years later?
Damn straight.
He comes
Stop your attack on Earth and I'll spare your life.
Okay. Why does his sword have a valve on it? What happens if you open up the valve? What happens if you close the valve? What is that valve for?
Swing faster.
It swings faster if you open it or close it?
Yeah, it's a great question.
And why would you want it to swing slower? Like it seems.
Maybe it's like Schrodinger's valve. If you don't touch it, it just will always work. I don't know.
Wow. Okay, that was deep. There's some deep math for you guys. That's some
Deep
string
math.
theory nonsense right there.
Right.
And then he just disappears with the ring.
I'm out.
Somebody who I guarantee was not Flash Gordon standing there.
Correct.
It's somebody else.
Yeah!
I don't know when they recorded that. Yeah, he's standing for every one of us.
Except when he left that one time and never came back.
I'm guessing that's why he was just quickly there. He's like, yes. And then, all right, fuck it, more Freddie Mercury. Shut him up. And now, yeah. Now they walk out like Star Wars. I want to see this happen in Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Is the rightful heir.
Okay, this is what I have a problem with. Baron is the rightful heir. The guy in green.
Yep.
Why would he be the rightful heir? That's the daughter. She should be the rightful heir. Or Dale, the travel agent, who married him.
True.
So she's the wife. So if we're counting that marriage, she should be the heir. Or the daughter should be the heir. In no way does this guy in green, even though he was James Bond, which is pretty cool, I'll give him that, but still should not be the heir. That makes no sense.
Some bro code bullshit right there.
Yeah, this is just plain old misogyny.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Which I would never stand for. Everybody knows. I call that out when I see that.
It does not stand.
It does not. Then they do the thanks with the... almost like the Blue Angels. Birds, thanks, Flash.
They're like, fucking nailed that.
This still has only been like 3 to 6 hours at most. That
Yeah,
all of this
lot's happened today.
Such a busy day.
Wait till tomorrow.
Oh, and this is the... We got robbed of a trilogy.
You're going to move the question mark. We know now.
Yeah, it was the end.
Pretty safe to say.
And is that supposed to be blood? Why is the blood red now? Come on. The blood has never been red before in this entire thing. And now it's red. I don't think there's anything else, right?
Still loved it.
Oh, it is very glaring now that he left, right? Now that I
Oh
told you
yeah,
that.
now that you pointed that out, it's hard to overlook.
Yeah, they should have given us more Queen. 'Cause I think, didn't they do the whole soundtrack for that?
I think so. Yeah, I think they did all of it.
Why would they not put that in the movie? I mean, I guess they probably didn't know Freddie Mercury was gonna, die of AIDS, and then they were gonna become one of the biggest bands ever. But they still should have. They still should have known, right? There's no excuse for that.
I mean, even then, Queen was pretty.
Oh yeah, they were
pretty freaking huge.
It's hard to say. Like, I don't know Queen's trajectory because 1980. I don't know.
Yeah,
if anyone was
I don't
around.
know. I don't
that was long before I was born, so I have no idea
Yep.
where they were at that point. Maybe they got huge in the next couple of years. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
But somebody retroactively should have been like, okay, all right, we got the soundtrack from Queen. We're filling this movie with it.
Well, that's what they did with what, A Knight's Tale?
Did they? Is it Heath Ledger or is it?
No, just the soundtrack.
I don't know about the Knight's Tale soundtrack.
Oh my god, dude! It's got like, they just picked every good song ever. Like "We Will Rock You," "Lowrider," "Taking Care of Business," "Golden
For
Years."
Knight's Tale?
Yeah,
That's
dude.
the one with Heath Ledger, right?
Yeah, it's got so many good songs.
Lowrider?
Lowrider.
Okay. Is he driving around in El Camino in that movie? Like, why?
It's low horse, maybe.
Horse.
Yeah, a shorter horse than the other ones. I don't know.
Okay.
That's got the best soundtrack ever.
I'm not saying I'm against it. I'm just
Yeah, "We Will
surprised.
Rock You." Yeah.
Well,
oh
that
my
can go
god.
anywhere, obviously.
Golden
Lowriders
Years?
somehow became like a Mexican anthem for some reason, some Hispanic thing.
Really?
Oh yeah. I don't know why. Like George Lopez uses it for everything. Everything George Lopez is on, he uses that. All of his stand-ups, he'll come out to that.
That's a great song.
I think his sitcom, that was the song for his sitcom. It's just like some sort of Hispanic, I don't know if it's Mexican or just Hispanic in general anthem, but they love it. So Sturgy, 1250, still have the stub. Is that for, that can't be for this movie, right? What was 1250? Because back in 1980,
Maybe
movies were like
Knight's Tale, maybe?
1250? I don't go to the movie theaters often. That's
Seems expensive.
Yeah, 1250 seems expensive for something that wasn't super recent.
Knight's Tale was 01. That might. $10.
1250?
1250, yeah.
Maybe if he was somewhere else, different country, different exchange rate. Well, I very much enjoy this movie.
Oh, me too.
I enjoy Rob Schneider coming in costume. Like
Yes, thank you, Rob. You're very
he's
classy today.
Huge on Flash Gordon fan. Again, he's still very shy. Don't take that against him, guys. He really does appreciate you.
He talks a lot when we go off the air. He
panics, you know.
He panics.
He has some anxiety issues. It's, don't make fun of him.
Fine, yeah.
He's a great American. He gave us Deuce Bigalow 2, so
yeah,
that's no joke. He went to Europe for that. Yeah, European Gigolo.
Yeah, he had to fly.
You had to fly, and he wasn't in America for that brief amount of time, so he's just doing us favors everywhere. I think that's all we got for today, unless chat's got something big for me. Anything, chat? Oh, you know what? Thank you guys for sticking out. You should check out Red Eye's channel.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice.
I keep forgetting to tell people.
I've been working on one of my upcoming videos is the Toxic Avenger.
Oh, that's,
good God.
That's in the same, kind of in the same vein as Flash Gordon, which is the insane
Dude,
80s.
So I actually hadn't seen it before I did a video. Like I've never seen, I know of it and I know like the idea of it, but I never just sat down and watched a movie. Oh my God, that's the horniest people.
I haven't seen that since I was a kid, so
Dude, it's that gym that all these people are part of that he like works at. They're just like groping each other while lifting weights. Like it's not safe. It's a nasty gym. Anyways, that's coming out in like 2 weeks, but.
Oh, damn. Yeah. I'm trying to find, it sounds like I may have missed some super chats. I'm looking for it. Try not to miss the super chats, but sometimes it happens. me get to those if I miss any. I guess.
Maybe some Patreon questions, maybe.
I don't have any on there. I don't think. So Master Grunt. I'm guessing this is the one. Ah, yes, women. That could go for most of this movie. There's a lot of times.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, they have a thing in YouTube where you can look it up. I can't do it from there. Like, so I bring it up on there. But yeah, I agree. Women answers a lot of this movie.
Accurate. And pillow fights.
Pillow fights. They had a pillow. How was that supposed to end? Was somebody supposed to die at the end of the pillow? Like, what?
I wish everybody in this, like, they forgot they had laser guns for a while. They switched back to swords. Like, just give them all pillows.
Yeah.
It would have been great.
That would have been an entertaining movie. Oh, yeah, I got The Room coming out. Finally doing The Room.
Oh, you've actually watched that.
Well, I got past the first 3 love scenes in the first 10 minutes. Luckily, there's only like 4 more love scenes the rest of the movie, so...
Yeah, he toned it down.
They don't shotgun them all at the beginning. They just randomly come up throughout the rest of it.
Oh. God, I love... The Room is so wild. I also love how one of his friends just gets replaced. Like, the actor is just a different guy at some point, because they're like, yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. First, I was just like, who the hell is this guy?
He's the same guy. He's supposed to be the same character.
Yeah, I found it out later, like, because I read something about it. Because I like to look up the actors, see if they've been in anything else.
Yeah.
And I saw the part where it's like, yeah, he just shows up, because one guy left. Like, I guess his schedule didn't work, and they went past the schedule.
Yeah,
they
they're
just
like,
brought
whatever.
him in. No, they don't explain it, but he's the same guy. Because he comes in, and he's, like, a part of it. Like,
Yeah, he's in it.
He just shows up, and he's been, like, a part of this thing since the beginning. And I was like, oh, man, I missed this whole guy. Who is this guy? Yeah, it doesn't. It's because he was never introduced.
My buddies and I watched that for the first time in college, and it dawned a whole era of us. For like 6 months, we would jokingly throw football around, like, just in our living room. Just like, you had to be only about 4 feet away from each other. Good times.
Did you throw it like him?
Yeah, you have
I bring
to.
that up because he doesn't know how to throw a football, but he's always throwing a football.
He
He doesn't use his whole arm. He just, like, uses his forearm like that.
I have a buddy who does that. I've tried to teach him how to throw a ball. I'm like, bro, one day, like, if you have kids, you're gonna have to throw a ball to your kid, and they're gonna see the way you throw balls, and it's not gonna bode well for you.
The worst part is if he will see how he throws, and then they're gonna throw like that. Then he's gonna
they're gonna breed a bunch of little arm catapults that don't know how to accurately throw a ball.
Yeah, parents, make sure your kids know how to throw.
Yeah.
Make sure they know how to throw, and make sure they know how to run. Just the form. I don't care how good they are at it, just as long as they don't look stupid doing it. I mean, yeah, it's good if they can run fast, but it's better that everyone doesn't laugh at them when they run and laugh at them when they throw.
Yep.
Girls, it's more normal for them not to know how to throw. It's still better if they can throw right. But for a boy, my God.
Yeah, you gotta throw a ball right.
They will get made fun of relentlessly if they can't throw.
Also, don't let your kid be that one kid who has to pull his pants all the way down to his ankles and then, like, lift his whole shirt up to go pee. Like, don't be that kid. Make sure your kid knows how to pee at a urinal without.
Oh yeah. Well,
basically getting naked.
I don't know if you see that, guys know what that is.
It's not.
You'll see it once every few years. Someone who just pulls their pants all the way down at a urinal, and you're wondering what the hell is going on.
Like, man, something happened to you, and nobody corrected you.
And well, it is man code.
Yeah,
you don't talk in the bathroom, especially you don't tell them how they're pissing wrong. Like, there's a lot of levels between where you would talk to somebody and then that. Like, that's not something you would.
No, you don't fix that in one conversation.
The most you do, you make eye contact and you just like nod and then like, shit, we made eye contact.
Yeah, I didn't mean to look. Did not mean to look.
I gotta go look at some like girl magazine now to be normal again. But yeah, we need to bring back bullying. Not crazy bullying. Like, you don't gotta make somebody.
Yeah, healthy amount.
Yeah, don't give them mental issues, but correct their problems. Like, that's when you want to correct.
That's what it's for.
Elementary school, yes, correct them in elementary school. Don't give them a traumatic high school. Like, make sure they're normal people by high school.
I've had this opinion for a long time. When you see those videos on social media of some, like, self-righteous be it a female Karen, a male Karen, whatever it is. These people who just think like they can go to a gas station and just yell at everybody, grab whatever. It's like they just weren't hit hard enough in middle school or high school. Like they tried this shit early in life and they somehow got away with it. And then they just kept getting away with it. And now they think they could do whatever they want.
Yeah, usually with women, usually they're either hot or formerly hot.
Formerly.
Formerly hot's the worst.
That's a big category.
Because when you're hot, you can get away with a lot because guys are stupid. They'll put up with it.
100%.
But when you're formerly hot, now nobody wants to put up with it. But in your mind, you've done this your whole life and nobody said anything.
Yeah, this is how existence works for you.
Yeah, this is just your life now. You do whatever you want and nobody does anything. And then you get to where you're not hot anymore, and now all of a sudden you get a lot of pushback. And so you don't know how to react to that, so you just push harder. You're like, oh, maybe I got to yell more at these people.
Yeah, clearly they're wrong.
Yeah, everyone else is wrong. For some reason, though, when you have... Because there's things that we agree that tends to be more womanly way to act. But there are guys who act like that, and that is so much worse to me.
What do you mean?
Like when they have the emotional, or like, you can't take a joke because, guys, when guys hang out, all they do is make fun of each other.
Yeah, 100%.
That is all guys do. And I agree, looking at it objectively, that makes no sense. Like, wait, so
that's
if a girl
just male
asks,
bonding.
wait, you guys just talk shit to each other? Like, yeah. Like, you just
Dude,
make fun of each other? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what we do. Like,
I
hurt each
play
other's
hockey.
feelings. Oh, yeah. Hurt each other's feelings. The more you can hurt their feelings.
Hard.
Like, I get that doesn't make sense. But it's just how guys are.
Yeah.
But if you have a guy that can't take a joke, it's so much worse than like a girl who can't take a joke. Like you expect it from women, you don't usually just go all in and talk shit to them.
Relentlessly rib on each other.
Yeah, but some guys are sensitive and can't handle that. And for me, that's just like, I can't hang with that guy.
Dude, I play. Actually, I have a hockey game I'm going to in about an hour, and these are my teammates I've played with for years. And if you jump over the boards and you for whatever reason, you just eat shit on the ice, our whole team will cheer, talk trash, make fun of you. You get back to the bench, you're just like, you just get picked on a little bit.
Yeah.
You just expect it.
That's
a part of it.
Somebody else will screw up and
then everyone makes fun of that guy.
Them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
It makes you not want to screw up, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Very accurate.
All right. So I think that's about all we got for today. Might do a Seagal one next time. We'll see. I got a couple ideas for next time.
I hear there's a few more Seagal movies out there, so
he didn't make many. Like
very few, but
he went
we'll
all in on
the
quality, not quantity.
That's right.
So
that's right. Yeah.
Got to give him credit for that. All right. Otherwise, you guys, thank you for coming. Chat, you were amazing as always. You. Well, not as always, but as usual. I'd say about 75% of the time, you guys are great.
Accurate.
25% of the time, it's like the opposite of Red Eye's videos. 20% of the times, you guys are just awful. But this was a good one.
Oh, good. Good.